What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for checking out another of my videos. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video that currently does not have a lot of views, even though it was just released today, and that is the newest solo single from Girls' Day member Minah. And when I first got into Korean pop music, maybe 4 years ago, possibly something like that, 4 years ago, one of the first groups I actually found was Girls' Day. And Girls' Day, I feel like people like them, but they're not popular for whatever reason. I mean, you have the bigger girl and boy groups that are very, very popular, and they can upload a video. The members just kind of sitting there doing nothing, and the video will still get God only knows how many views, like tens of millions of views just for doing nothing. But Girls' Day is one of the kind of groups that, I'm not saying they don't get millions of views, because they do, but they go a little bit under the radar in the sense of girl groups in Korean pop music. Minah has always been my bias in Girls' Day, and now that she has been doing her own solo thing for a little bit, this is, I think, second single. I'm not really entirely sure, second or third solo single, and currently it's at 13,577 views, and there's only 2,000 likes and 9 dislikes, and it was released, let's see when it was released. It was released today. It was published, yeah, it was published today. I mean, sure, it starts off slow, but, you know, solo singles usually are a little bit like that. So I'm just going to watch it. It's almost 4 minutes. I'm going to watch it, and then I'm going to talk about it. So, let us go. Personally, I listen to a lot of different music, but the music that I tend to listen to the absolute least, unless you're like considering Bob Dylan or like stuff like that, but like singer-songwriter kind of stuff. And I feel like a lot of times in K-pop, this being no exception, she's sitting there eating cereal. That's but what I was saying was, a lot of times in K-pop, when singers go solo, they tend to do more singer-songwriter, ballad, original soundtrack kind of stuff. And this is no different. This sounds like something that could be used in a K-drama for sure. It's very minimalistic. Vocally, it's not minimalistic, but instrumentally it's very, 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 very minimal. There's just an acoustic guitar from what I can hear. I mean, I like this though. Very aesthetic. She has a no makeup thing seen here. That's rare in music videos, but she's really a very, very pretty girl, so she could get away with doing that. This is one depressing video though. I think that's the point, obviously, is that it's supposed to be about her having a breakup of some sort. And I mean, let's be honest, after you break up with people, things tend to be a little depressing for a little bit afterward. So it makes sense, right? She has an amazing voice though. Like, the fact that she can carry a song like this, which is just a simple acoustic guitar and then some like additional instrumentation. That's crazy. She's got some voice. This scene is strange because she's just standing there staring off, but we're not sure what she's staring at. It's a little theatrical. Very theatrical. The slow panning camera. She's also a good actress too, because there's a fair bit of acting in this music video. So she's switching out a light bulb, and that light bulb goes on. Minah. 11 degrees. Okay. So yeah, like I said, one second. So like I said, the music here is very minimalistic. It's basically just a platform for her to sing. And Minah has an incredibly good voice, and it shows. It shows. Carrying a minimalistic song like that is always a sign of a truly talented idol, and I think that Minah has always been a very talented idol. So they gave her ample opportunity to show that off. The music video is very theatrical. It's very simplistic, but there's also a lot of like theatrical in the sense of something that you would actually see in a movie, especially with the camera work. The slow moving camera to create sort of like a facial thing and then panning around. That's a film technique. Also just like cutscene kind of thing of just following one person as they do one thing, kind of creating like because there's no, obviously you start off, it's exposition that's explaining what's happening to the viewer. So exposition shows that, oh, okay, she's alone, she's alone, she's alone, she's alone. So then the viewer starts to realize, okay, so this song has something to do with her being alone, or oh, this movie has something to do with the character doing this or this or this. It's a thing that you do in making film, television, music videos. You have to drop some sort of exposition to make sure people understand what's going on. I like the music video a lot. I mean, personally, I do not listen to this kind of music often. I listen to, in terms of K-pop, because I do listen to a whole lot of other genres. I think I've mentioned this a few times, but in terms of K-pop, I listen to the more electronic, hip-hop, trap, etc., etc., etc. kind of stuff. And this is very much stripped down, basic, minimal, and I like it. I mean, I would actually think that this song has a lot of replay value, which is rare for songs like this with me. They don't technically have a lot of replay value for me just because it's not my style of music, but her voice is good enough that I think there is quite a bit of replay value here. Would I have liked to see a Girls' Day come back instead of this? Sure, absolutely. But sometimes you have to let people do what they want. This seems more like a passion project for her to do her own solo singles that suit her voice, give her just her own personal spotlight to sing these stripped down singer-songwriter kind of stuff. And you know, more power to her, and more power to idols that do that kind of stuff, that, you know, want to take a step back from the you know, more electronic stuff. Even groups have started to do that. Like, my favorite group is Blackpink, and Blackpink did Stay, and Stay is very, very, very stripped down. And of Blackpink's discography, I like Stay the least, but that's not to say that I don't like the song, because I do like the song. It's a good song. It's just I don't like the style of music that much. It's not my preferred style of music. But that's not to say that, you know, songs like this, 11 Degrees, I mean, it's fantastic voice. And if you have a good voice, you can carry yourself into almost any sort of sound or genre. So yeah, that was just me watching the new Minah solo MV here for 11 Degrees. And my final thought, obviously, is that she has an incredible voice. I really like the video, and, you know, I thought it was really well done. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.